Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Colorado Rapids versus LAFC in the 2025 CONCACAF Champions Cup Round 1, Leg 1, the second of two parts of the first round begins tonight. Would have been Miami we went live for. The snowstorm that's also didn't end up hitting. That game got postponed to tomorrow. We will be live for that one. The Miami Sporting Kansas City game, that's the only game we'll be live for tomorrow. This is not what I planned this week to look like coming into this week. But we got LAFC tonight, which for the LAFC fans, this should be a pretty good game. We got Miami, Kansas City tomorrow. We got the Four Nations face-off, USA, Canada, USA final on Thursday, because you know what? A USA-Canada hockey best-on-best game will honestly do better than Saprissa versus Vancouver. I think it will with the current state of things. So we will be doing the Four Nations final on Thursday instead of Vancouver versus Saprissa. But I don't think anybody will be mad about that. Well, some people might, but I love hockey too, so I chose to do USA, Canada, Four Nations final instead. You'll have to live with it. But I don't think many people will be mad about it. So, one stream each, one review each day for the next 3 days. Then we got MLS's back on Saturday and Sunday. So, it's a pretty packed week anyway. And next week's pretty packed too. So, with that being said, here we go. We got Colorado Rapids contra LAFC, la Copa Campeones de la CONCACAF. Primera ronda, partido ida. We got a good one. One Cavalier. They play Miami next round in 2 weeks. Or Kansas City, depending on what happens. But they're playing 2 weeks from now. Because you won the Caribbean Cup. You're playing 2 weeks from now. But you'll find out who you're playing over the next 2 weeks. Miami, a Kansas City tie. Here we go. LAFC Colorado on their YouTube channel, on CONCACAF's YouTube channel, by the way. I just chose to watch it that way because why not? Connor says up the Rapids. We're going to see what happens. Me too. It's going to be fun. Yeah, but Davies end up saving them, which is the bright side. Am I happy Bayern won? Not exactly. Am I happy Davies saved their ass? Yes. Have it on FS2. Yeah, I'm worried about the basketball. So who cares? Starting 11s are as follows. In goal for Colorado, Zach Steffen. The back four of Keegan Rosenberry, Reggie Cannon, Chidozie Wazium, Ian Murphy. We got Oliver Larraz, Jordy Mihailovic, Omir Fernandez, Cole Bassett, and the front two, Rafael Navarro and Kevin Cabral, who is back. It's very cold. But it's not snowy, at least not 6 inches of snow plus. That's the thing. LAFC, we got Hugo Lloris, the back four, Eddie Segura, Sergei Palencia, Aaron Long, Ryan Hollingshead, Igor Lima, Mark Delgado, Timothy Tillman, Olivier. Oh, they got the high-vis ball tonight. Oh, look at that. Olivier Giroud, Nathan Ordaz, and Denny Bouango. Yeah, to get going on a Tuesday late. I've been awake for a good while. I don't know why. I'm slow. I'm running slow. Club Brugge with an upset. I saw that. But there's not 6 inches of snow on the ground. See, that's the big thing. There's like an inch. There's enough to like clear the field. But hey, Colorado's played snow classicos before that were a little bit more than a dusting. So they just talked about on Football Americas last night. So hell, it's not as bad as Kansas City. And that's the thing. It's not as bad as Kansas City. Oh, some of them were using a white ball to practice. Oh, LAFC's wearing their away kits. Nice. I'm not saying the Messi report wasn't fake, but I am saying I still think Miami got some special treatment. That as well. Well, it's Colorado. They should be used to it. People in Colorado should be used to the cold. It's not as cold as the time they played Toronto. Let's not forget about that one. And there was more snow on the ground for that game. The Toronto-Colorado game in Colorado for the Champions League in 2018. It was a lot colder. And there was actually more snow on the ground. Does anybody forget that? I don't. I know people like to remember Tigres versus Toronto and America versus Toronto and even Chivas versus Toronto and forget they played Colorado. I didn't. I didn't. Okay? I'm not saying, I didn't say Messi said anything. I'm just saying I think Miami got some special treatment. It's not special treatment. The weather was shit. But Miami is Miami. I don't know yes, did they make the right decision to save it for Wednesday when they could clear the field and clear the roads and people could actually get to the game? Yes, it's still going to be cold as hell, but I guess, it's better to have a dry cold than a wet cold. At least if it's a dry cold, all you got to do is put on thermals and you won't get hypothermia. Always pack your gloves. And if not, oh yeah, how we doing, Jimmy? Always pack your gloves. Remember, kids, always pack your gloves. If you're going out in cold weather, always pack your gloves. There are no squirrels in sight. I'm definitely going to get frostbite. Hit it. Don't get the bite. Don't get the bite. I didn't say the weather was bad. Somebody else started it. Don't get the bite. The bite will take your hands off. Don't get the bite. How will the New York Red Bulls do this season? I think Red Bulls have big expectations for this season. Red Bulls performing bad in preseason doesn't mean shit. I think the Red Bulls will make the playoffs pretty easily. I think they'll make it somewhat deep in the playoffs, make it to the conference semis at least. I think the Red Bulls have a pretty good season. I think it was good to get rid of Van Zier. They have Choupo-Moting. They've gotten better players like Hawk. They still have Lewis Morgan. They still have Forsberg. I think the Red Bulls have gotten better, to be fair. He's not. Besides, the turkey window just closed. That's the reason why Insigne is still here. He'll be sitting on the bench on Saturday, if not even sitting in a freaking press box or sitting in Toronto while they're playing. Federico ain't the one who wants to leave, or we don't. If he leaves, but they don't want him to leave. Not like Insigne. They want his ass gone. He won't take the deal, though. He won't take the termination. So here's what you do. Make him play with the twos. If it was me, if I was the manager, I'd be like, okay, you're going to play with the twos. You don't want to stay fit. You're not taking the termination deal because you don't want to play football. You just want your damn money. And you don't want to stay fit to get that money. So sitting on the bench or sitting in press box or sitting in Toronto, depending, that's what you want. That's what you want. So here's what we're going to do. You play with the twos. I think they're going to be good this year. Or I think they'll make the playoffs this year. I don't understand why people are putting them 15th. They got a striker. They finally have a number 9. Insigne has a cancer. At least he's not playing. Bernardeschi will play well. Lorea's there. They still have Tyrese Spicer. They have Theo Corbianu. They've made some moves. They still have a pretty good defense. Still have Sean Johnson. They actually have tactics, unlike last year. John Herdman's not a tactician. Robin Fraser is. Robin Fraser coached a Rapids team who barely spent to top of the West. Okay? And Toronto, they spent at least a little bit. I think a lot of their moves were predicated on the fact that Insigne would either screw off or he'd take the freaking termination. So the fact they got Brent Hilton is a freaking masterclass. The fact they got Corbianu on loan, masterclass. Brent Hilton has a purchase option, but he's here for the year. Bernardeschi will stay. Lorea's still there. They need a number 10, but playing Osorio at the number 10, maybe that doesn't work out so well, but Do we actually need a number 10? Yeah, but you know what? I don't see why people say, oh, Toronto's going to be 15th in the East. They're going to be the worst team in the league. Bullshit. There are worse teams than Toronto with either worse managers or less favorable squads. And teams are walking out. So in my opinion, whoever's calling Toronto 15th, they don't know how good Robin Fraser is as a coach. Colorado fans will know how good he is. He took a Colorado team who didn't spend anything to top of the West. The man's a good coach. This team needs a coach. They mostly excised the cancer in Lorenzo Insigne. They got a good winger to replace him, Corbianu. They got a great striker. They're getting a good center back from Arsenal's academy. Actually, yes. I think they'll be a wild card team. I actually think they'll be a wild card team. You have to wait 2 weeks. You have to wait 2 weeks for that one. Yes. Yes, he would. But I like Corbianu too. So you know what? I wish Schaffelberg would come back. But hey, if they were if they were smart, maybe they should have traded Lorenzo to frickin' Nashville for Schaffelberg. That would have been funny. But I like Corbianu too. And if that doesn't work out, Tyrese Spicer's still there. So no, I don't trust Chicago as far as I can throw them. They have to make it for me to believe they can make it. Chicago's a failure of a club. They are legitimately a failure of a club. Whatever they try, it never works. It never works. Klopas, even Klopas, keeping him, when normally when he's the interim, they do a little bit better, you know? Then they keep him for a full couple of seasons, they were shit. Nothing works. And Greg's not even that good of a manager. Like, I don't trust Chicago as far as I can throw them, okay? I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. They're going to miss the playoffs, like 13th in the East. And really, yeah, they got some MLS veterans, but hell, Toronto tried that with Bradley. Did that work out? Like, yeah, it's good to have MLS veterans. It's like 2017 Toronto made people think, oh, signing a lot of MLS veterans is smart. But they didn't think it through. Like, Drew Moore was amazing for Toronto in 2017. Starting 11 for Colorado, Zach Steffen. The back four of Rosenberry, Murphy, Awaziam, and Cannon. I like him. I think he's the top of 9 this team needs. Bassett, Larraz, Fernandez, Mihailovic. And up top, Cabral and Navarro for the Colorado Rapids. They won't be the worst. I think Toronto will be in the middle of that. Yeah, I have Toronto making the playoffs. I think they'll make the playoffs. You can watch it on Tubi in Mexico. Tubi. LAFC wearing their white, Colorado wearing their maroon. O'Shea Nation is the referee tonight. Who do you think's going to win the whole cup? Well, I had Columbus winning on my full bracket, but I'm not so sure. It had to go. I got Columbus. I still believe in Columbus. Oh, no, that's just going to be my Sunday matches no matter what. So whenever I do a match on Sunday, even if it's MLS, that'll be called Domingo Futbolero. So when I have Club America, well, I know this won't happen anymore, but on my main bracket, I had them losing to Cruz Azul. Now they're probably losing in the semifinal. Starting 11 or referee Jesus Montero for the referee, VAR referee from Costa Rica. They're not losing the quarterfinal. They'll probably lose in the semifinal or final. Starting 11 for LAFC, Larice. The back four, Hollingshead, Long, Segura, Palencia. Midfield 3, Tillman, Lima, Igor Jesus, Mark Delgado. And the front 3, Bouanga, Giroux, and Ordaz. Probably America at this point. Probably. We'll see what happens with the LA Galaxy. See, here's my thing about that. If the LA Galaxy could start, if Ricky Puig gets back quicker, different argument. But basically what I'm thinking of doing this year is making every Sunday game Domingo Futbolero. And we're off. We've begun 0-0. 0-0. Partido ida. Partido ida. 0-0. Forge getting back Mo Babuli. That was awesome. I think that's a really good move. Forge getting back Mo Babuli was good. They also needed a striker, so Brian Wright. Forge, I thought, had some good moves. Playing forward, Navarro. Oof. But we'll see. But yeah, like I think every Sunday game, whether it's MLS, whether it's Gold Cup, whether it's Club World Cup, whether it's Liga MX, I'm just going to call it Domingo Futbolero. So somewhere on the thumbnail, I guess, or in the title. But well, we'll see. Because I think that's what it is. Snow. Yes, it's Colorado. Of course it's snow. Corner for LAFC. They have a high vis ball. There's a little bit of snow on the field. I guess they got the early part of the snowstorm. Cross in by Denny Bawanga. Header cleared. LAFC at the top of the box. Shot blocked. This is going to be a fun one, isn't it? But, like, NFL has Sunday Night Football. You know? There's always Sunday Night Baseball. Why not, for me, call every Sunday game Domingo Futbolero, no matter what league it is? Well, association football. If it's hockey, I can't do that. If it's gridiron, well, I guess I could, but they probably wouldn't understand, so. No, it's real grass. I think Colorado has real grass. I think. I may be wrong, but I think I have real grass. Tomorrow, we got Sporting KC versus Inter Miami, and that's the only one we'll be live for. I'll still pay attention to everything else, but. And then we got the Four Nations face-off tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow it'll be tomorrow. A USA versus Canada Four Nations final. I mean, I love hockey too. Like, hockey's my 1A sport. Or would it be 1B? 1A, 1B. I love hockey. So. A best-on-best tournament for the first time in 9 years. Well, the league just started. They're starting to expand, or at least have talks of expansion. It could have been 9 if FC Edmonton didn't shutter, but they did. So 321. Then Vancouver FC came in to replace Edmonton. I think Vancouver FC, like during their time period of trying to get in, Edmonton was supposed to stay, but then Edmonton shuttered. So it's a growing league. I mean, MLS didn't start with what? Dallas, Galaxy, Tampa Bay Mutiny, Miami Fusion, like what, 12 teams? This will be year 6, 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7 years. Season 7, year 6. Just like RSR 7, it's season 7. Year 6, season 7. Because of that weird count. Like, technically, season 1 was year 0, and then, you know. I'm not good at math, though, so do with that what you will. 5 minutes in, 0-0. This game has been very questionable so far. Sean Davis is being bought out by the LA Galaxy. Interesting. Wonder where it'll go. Well, damn. Mississippi State's baseball team just lost to frickin' Southern Miss. Oh, Lord. Playing forward. I want Colorado just for Zach Steffen. Oh, yeah, because he came through the crew. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Plays it forward. Ooh, this is about to get a little bit... I don't know. Looked like that was about to get disastrous for LAFC. LAFC wearing their white and gold kits. Nice and toasty over there. Are you kidding me? Like, indoors it's toasty. You know, indoors it is. Who won? Because I prefer Texas Tech. That's my... Texas Tech was where Mike Leach got his start. Of course I prefer Texas Tech. But they railroaded him. I would say they rotted that ship once Mike Leach died. Better late than never, but, you know, the new administration there rotted that wrong. So, well, they still didn't pay his family, but, you know, whatever. TCU just about, damn it. 7 minutes in. As you should have. That's a good move. Playing forward. The Colorado Rapids have the ball. See where this goes. Playing forward. Colorado. I mean, yeah, they're playing well at their own house, but you would expect that. LAFC, round of 16 will start with 2 weeks. No hiatus. We have CONCACAF Champions League for the next 3 straight weeks. Well, you had 2 before this, then 2 now. 6 straight weeks. So 3 more. True. Well, technically still 4 more. This is the first game of week 3, so technically. But again, I'm not that good at math. How we doing, Sean? I would hope so. Yes. Of course I did. It was about time. 8 minutes in. It was about time. Well, it was more of a trim, but you could still... It was still time. 8 minutes in, which takes Sean Davison, Toronto. Here's the problem with that. He's not a 10. This is still the first round. This is still the first round. These are the part 2. These are the ties that got... Part 2, round 1. Because it got postponed to tomorrow because of the snow. If it was being played today, I would have done it. But Miami made sure that thing got postponed. Well, I'm sure. Well, it was probably the right decision, but still. Saved by Lloris. Weather. Tomorrow's the Miami game. That's the only game I'm doing tomorrow. What would it have been if there was no weather problems? I think it was Seattle, Antigua GFC live, and then... No, Herediano Salt Lake was at 5. Motagua, Cincinnati. There you go. Either or. No, yeah. Seattle was at 7. Motagua would have been at 9. I think. But either way, that changed. What about Vancouver Saprissa? 4 Nations face-off matters more. Ten minutes in. Still first round. He's not a number 10. We still have Coelho and Flores, so would he be a good player? Yeah. Is he a number 10? No. Is he younger than Osorio? I think he is. Not by much, though. Like, what, 2 years? Somewhat like that? Somewhat like that? 2 years? Something like that? You might as well play Oso. Good. Because the game got postponed. No. Have a good evening and have a pleasant tomorrow. It's called snow. 8 inches of snow that they couldn't clear off the field. And Messi probably had something to do with it. Who am I kidding? He didn't want to play in 6 to 8 inches of snow. Should anybody play in that? Maybe not. Did he have something to do with it? Probably. But see, a dusting is different. Look at this game and look at the dusting. That's different. Cross in, cleared away by Colorado. Well, I'd say this is pretty fun. It doesn't, as long as the field gets cleared and the roads get cleared, they can play the game. A dry cold isn't as bad as a wet cold if you don't want to get hypothermia. As long as you have, thermals, you'll be fine during a dry cold. They'll make the playoffs. I think I had them fourth. I think I had them fourth in the West. Had them playing St. Louis. Yeah, fourth. I think they'll do fine. I think they got a pretty good team. They got a good coach. They did well last year. I think they'll do well this year. They'll do better this year. I see them doing well. They're holding their own right now. So this is a team they'll be playing in the Western Conference twice. So they're holding their own pretty well against LAFC, which, LAFC, it is their first regular season, or I should say competitive game. Same as Colorado. But again, they're holding their own. It's not like the conditions are too bad for LAFC to perform. These are normal Colorado conditions in February. So I don't think his conditions are too bad, in my opinion. They're holding their own. LAFC on paper is still a better team than Colorado, in my book. There are things they have, and also my LAFC predictions also predicate on the fact they're going to get Griezmann in the summer. But this isn't the final form of LAFC, at least in my theory. This isn't their final form. I think it's a pretty much foregone conclusion that LAFC are getting Antoine Griezmann in the summer, which is why they got rid of Oliveira and Bogusz, which isn't smart, but you have to get rid of them to at least. Sunday League players would have played. I saw. Sad. All because Theo Hernandez dived. Idiot. Idiot. Get out! Somebody should do a congratulations AC Milan video and then just put the clip of Theo Hernandez diving and then just put like the get out meme over it. I can't do that perfectly, but miss. Don't dive. Don't blatantly dive in the UCL. Hint. Get out! Yep. I agree with that. Or just get rid of it in general. No. Even if I was interested, I would probably end up not watching it anyway. It's how I do things. Yeah, but that's not something you can really make fun of. You can make fun of AC Milan, though. Especially Theo Hernandez. 15th minute, 0-0, 0-0. I don't know what he was thinking. Theo is such an idiot. Exactly. Like, how you blatantly dive. Good. Fabregas, easy. What? That is a stupid question. Acting like Ryan Giggs says anything on Cesc Fabregas. What? Acting like Cesc Fabregas is worse than Ryan Giggs? No. No. It's not even a debate. It's not even a debate. Fabregas is a better player. It's not even a debate. Jesus. 16th minute. It's not even biased. It's just true. Yeah, but Davey saved their ass. So there you go. That's awesome. Like, Giggs wasn't even that good of a player. Like, legitimately. Like, that man is the most overrated. I don't know how to put it. That man has the most overrated legacy ever. Like, overblown legacy ever. Like, wow. Like, oh, that man played for Man United when they won all these trophies. Like, Gary Neville was a better player. Roy Keane was a better player. No, not enough snow comparatively. I don't think it's as cold either. Roberto Carlos, easy. Roberto Carlos, easy. Easy. I like Marcelo, good player. He's not Roberto Carlos. He ain't. Just because you're also good doesn't mean you can be better. I mean, yeah, that's probably a closer question, but, you know. My point being is there's a lot more players that I remember from that United squad that I think were actually more useful than Ryan Giggs. Cristiano Ronaldo, even Wayne Rooney. Even Wayne Rooney was useful until he got himself knocked out in his own living room. Yeah, I saw that. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't know what they're trying to pull. Like, I don't know if they're complaining to complain. No. I'm watching this, and no. This game is genuinely underwhelming. And see, this is why I would have done the Miami game if it was being played, because Messi means more than even LAFC, no matter what Don Garber tries to tell you. Oh, we have other shiny toys we like to play with. Sure. But if Messi's still around, you don't give a shit about those other shiny toys. But when Messi's eliminated, then you have to care about the other shiny toys. You are legitimately biased, Mr. Garber. You are legitimately biased, Mr. Garber, thinking Lionel Messi's going to make your league absolutely have a rocket push to the top of the best league in the world standings. No. That's all you need, right? No, you have to actually keep his fans watching the league once he leaves. AKA, get rid of the salary cap. AKA, actually allow teams to truly invest in good players that people could be like, hey, I came here for Messi, but this guy's a good player. Oh, this guy's a good player. And he's younger. He'll be here for a while. And no. And no. It's not about the freaking schedule. Stop it. No. It's not about the schedule being February to December. That doesn't matter. That's not as much of a problem as you think it is. We do not need a fall-spring schedule. Look at Miami, Kansas City for a reason. Look at Forge versus Monterey for a reason why a freaking fall-spring schedule won't work unless you want to send Toronto on the road for 4 straight months. Or Montreal. Or even St. Louis and Kansas City. Hate to tell you, there could be some really bad winters in the Midwest. They could still get rid of the salary cap if they did, even though they do. And no, I don't think the schedule's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. Like, this league could be top 5 in the world if they got rid of the salary cap and still kept it February to freaking December. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. No. At least not. Maybe the red card itself. But, like, 4-game suspension extra. He wasn't saying F you to the ref. He was saying F off to himself or whatever. So, no, not the 4-game suspension. I mean, yeah, the ref could give him a red card. I understand that, but he wasn't, I don't think he was cursing at the ref. At least I don't think so. I think he was cursing at himself. But yeah, the ref heard it. Red card, fine. 4-game suspension, though? They only said the Spanish version of the F word? F off? That's 4 games? Even at a ref? Like, you would have thought he said a slur if he got 4 games. If he was going to get 4 games, you would have thought he said a slur of any kind. The F word in 2025 is 4 games. Let's not act like any football player actually respects a referee. This isn't rugby, okay? Rugby's a very respectable sport with their refs. Seriously, it is. Look it up. Like, seriously, look it up. Look up, like, referee. What, the 4 games? Or because I wasn't trying to be funny. Like I was saying, like, you would have thought he said, like, for 4 games, you would have thought he said a slur. I mean, I don't know if that was the 4 games. Okay, I was like, that wasn't really. It was more of like calling the freaking Spanish Federation stupid. I don't think it was a whatever. Just making sure. 22nd minute. Going out to what? I don't know. You can watch both. You can watch both. I like the idea for USL Division 1. I mean, yeah, let's see how the Pro Rel works. I mean, I don't mind it. He should. Like, why would Giroux not score a goal? It's MLS. Like, he's got, are we talking all comps or just MLS? Even 34 games in MLS, yeah, the man should score a goal. The man was still scoring pretty good for AC Milan before he left. Good point, but that's a good point. But still, if Toronto's not playing the same day as Louisville City and they're in Division 1, I'll watch Louisville City play. No Pulisic feeding him. Yeah, he's still got Denny Bwanga and possibly Antoine Griezmann. "23rd minute, corner for Colorado," or free kick. Well, I don't know if he was cussing at the ref, but again, it was the F word. Is that worth 4 games? Maybe in the 1960s? Maybe when Prohibition was still a thing? 2025? With a sport that doesn't respect their referees? This isn't rugby. Like, if he called him, I agree. Well, I don't know. Depends. Like, if he called him a slur, then if he called the referee a slur of any kind, yeah, 4 games makes sense. Maybe more. The F word in 2025? That's a 4-game suspension. Maybe I'm a sailor mouth. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I don't see the F word as something. I don't see the F word as something you should get less. Like a red card, fine. Like if he thought he was cursing at the ref, fine. 4 games? Like, I mean, yeah, maybe a sailor mouth, yeah. But really? Really? But cursing's a sin. And everybody does it. But cursing's a sin by the Lord. And I'm a Christian and I still do it. I still repent. If God's going to send me to hell for cursing, well, I guess I better enjoy being burnt to a crisp. 25th minute. There's more things to worry about. The league is weak. There we go, yeah. Playing forward. Cross in. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. We'll leave that one alone. Let's not toe the line any longer. Let's not toe the line any longer. Let's just. Well, yeah, you don't swear in church. And I didn't swear in front of teachers when I was in school. But now, 26 minute. Should I have grown up watching Family Guy and South Park and Daily Show and Crank Yankers and Drawn Together and American Dad and Squidbillies and Robot Chicken like since I was like 6? And also listening to Howard Stern since I was 13? No, I probably shouldn't have. But I didn't repeat it at school. Yeah, but you know what? There's things that I think were positive. I didn't repeat anything at school. I did. As long as I didn't repeat anything repeat anything in school, I could watch anything I wanted. And in the end, I think it's more positive for me that happened than not, in my opinion. I mean, he's your son because that's your boy, but he's your father because he's your priest. Well, yeah, you swore at the ref. I mean, yeah, but did you get suspended for 4 games? Did you get suspended for 4 games? 28th minute. Honestly, though, Drawn Together wasn't the worst thing. Adult Swim was worse at times. Like, Tim and Eric Awesome Show. I've been doing well, and thank you. Can't wait for this season. Hopefully it's better than people expect it to be. Not me. I think they'll have a good season, but, I don't know. Crank Yankers. Actually, though, hold on. Drawn Together was the worst. Crank Yankers was worse. South Park at times was worse. Come on now. That was before South Park started doing the storylines. Like, that was just some random shit. Like, at the time, that was before South Park started becoming storyline based. It was just a random episode about random stuff that happened a week before. It wasn't season 4, but it was before they started serializing the show. Since they've started becoming more of a storyline, it was, Chappelle's Show. Chappelle's Show was awesome. It wasn't too bad, but man, I still love Chappelle's Show. I'm still a fan of Dave Chappelle. I don't give a crap. Say what you want. Dave Chappelle's still a comedic genius. Say what you want. I don't care. Say what you want. I don't care. Whether it is the old Chappelle Show or his SNL appearances, those are pretty good. If you actually watch his full Netflix specials, I mean, you have to clip them. I mean, I could see, but if you watch the whole specials, that's not exactly the point. I hate Ricky Starks' new name. I wouldn't do it. if you want to try, I mean, don't sue me. I think you'd be stuck to your wall. See, Gorilla Glue would just stick you to the wall. But if you want to try it, don't sue me. I didn't tell you to do it. But I think it would just stick to your wall. I think it just stick to your wall. You put Gorilla Glue on your hand. If you try to rip your hand off, yeah. No. Unless his dad just wanted to be funny and call him James, because, you know. No, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't care. I don't drink beer. As long as Coca-Cola and sweet tea are in heaven and I'm in heaven, I don't give a shit. I'm good. I'm good. This game is underwhelming, though. I'm doing good. I don't know. I don't drink beer, so I don't care. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't drink beer. Like, even if I did drink alcohol, I still wouldn't drink beer. Or I would say more than once a year. Most beer tastes like piss. Most beer tastes like piss. I have no want to drink that. So do with that what you will. Well, you said heaven, not purgatory. I don't mind fruit punch, though. I just hope it's not a Hawaiian punch. Damn it, what's the pouch? Capri Sun. Give me a pouch. Just give me a Capri Sun pouch and I'll be on my way. Well, I mean, alcohol would still... High C is a box, not a pouch. I mean, alcohol could still hurt your liver. So, even if it's not beer. Ooh. I don't know. Breaking Bad. I still need to watch more, like Dexter completely fully. I mean, I watch pieces here and there. Breaking Bad. Pretty boring game. Yeah. Ooh. Kool-Aid. You actually, because you could put as much sugar in there as you want. It's Colorado on a Tuesday and snowy is, I don't know. Do what you want with it. Kool-Aid. And besides, you have more flavors. Like, normally the way I make Kool-Aid packet on the bottom, sugar over the Kool-Aid. I don't know why, but it just hits different if you do that. I don't know why. Yeah. But, like, if you don't like blue raspberry, there's cherry. If you don't like cherry, there's fruit punch. Well, put some respect on the Colorado Rapids. Come on. Oh, like Kool-Aid pouches. Oh. Capri Sun. But now if you have, like, mixed up Kool-Aid out of a pitcher, Kool-Aid. Capri Sun don't do that, though. 34th minute. Kool-Aid. If I wanted orange juice, I'd get frickin' Tropicana. Ooh. Orange soda. Yeah, for sure. I'm on Keenan and Kel's side. Orange soda. I'm on their side. But, like, orange juice, Tropicana. Hawaiian punch. Oh, damn. Oh. Like those big big vats of Hawaiian Punch, like the big ones. Ooh, man, those last you a good bit. Ooh. I don't know what to call them, like gallons maybe. I don't know. Oh, oh. I mean, it's less preparation if you're lazy. All you gotta do is pour it to a cup. I mean, if you're lazy, yeah, Hawaiian Punch is better. If you're not, Kool-Aid. Like, if you feel like you're gonna be lazy for a couple of days, you want some punch. You got a freaking gallon of Hawaiian Punch. You just pour that stuff to a cup. You're good. If you feel like you can get off your ass and want to do more, Kool-Aid. Maybe it's warmer up there. I don't know. Well, snow or hot, then some possible fires. If I'm going to live on a tropical place, I'd rather be Florida. Like, do you want fires or hurricanes? I mean, yeah, Los Angeles is probably better because of the warmth. But I wouldn't really. If I'm going to get snow, I want a lot of snow. If I want tropical weather, I'd rather be in Florida. I could ride out a hurricane and freaking watch it happen. Sounds better for me. Fanta. Mountain Dew. I like Dr. Pepper, but I don't like root beer. And I think, isn't Dr. Pepper like half root beer, half cola? So, I've heard that's the thought process. Sprite. I've heard that Dr. Pepper is half and half. I mean, I hope Toronto wins the CONCACAF Cup before the asteroid hits, but both would be nice. Toronto and Forge. I mean, when I say both. Just Toronto first. I know a lot of work. I know. 38th minute. 0-0. 7-Up or Mountain Dew. It got moved to tomorrow because of the snow. Look up snowstorm Kansas City. So that's tomorrow at 7 instead of today at 7. So it's not like I didn't want to do it. It's Mother Nature said no. Not today. But you know what? I still think Miami, KC, Colorado, LAFC will do better than frickin' whatever was normally planned on Wednesday. I got 38-13 or 38-20. 38-20. My bad. I'm watching on CONCACAF's YouTube channel. Pogba to Charlotte. I don't know if that'll really work out. 0-0, settle. Mountain Dew. I do love that Shirley Temple 7-Up, though. Mountain Dew's still better, though. Preferably Code Red. But we could have a discussion about that. Code Red Mountain Dew is better than original Mountain Dew. Baja Blast. Oh, I'd say Baja Blast is second for me. I do like Pitch Black. Not Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew. Remember Dew Shine? Remember that? I loved that. That was good. They stopped making it. Cherry Coke. Both. Both. It depends. Do I want Sprite or Coca-Cola with my cherries? Cherry juice. My bad. Pretty much. I should say, do I want Coca-Cola or Sprite with my cherry juice? It depends. I could do both. I could do both. Kool-Aid. Pretty much. 40th minute. 5 minutes before stoppage time. First half has been uneventful. If I was a Colorado fan and I was close enough to the stadium, I'd rather be there too. So I respect it. But it's a Champions Cup game. Why aren't you there? Like, if it was an MLS game, well, it still would be the opener. Plays through. Can't really have his ball, and this camera angle is horrible, or I should say camera quality. 41st minute. I respect it. I saw the first one. But, hey, USA's beaten Canada prelim round games before at hockey tournaments and then lost the final. Golden goal. It's happened before. We'll see if it happens again. Dave singles Wendy's. So, yeah, Dave single. I prefer Wendy's over Burger King. I don't like Burger King. I really like Culver's. Culver's is good. Also, I prefer Crystals over White Castle. But White Castle is good. Is good, don't get me wrong, but it's not. They don't steam the sliders with the mustard on it like at Crystals. Well, I mean, possible trade war. I understand why. That's called inflation. Neither Blizzard. 43rd minute. Blizzard. Frosty is, it's just ice cream. And McFlurry machines never work. Blizzard. Like, I've heard the Frosties finally starting to get mix-ins and all that, but it's way too late. The DQ Blizzard's the best. Like, McFlurry machines never work, and Frosties are finally getting mix-ins. 0-0. Still 0-0. Yep. Put the fries in the bag. Put the fries in the bag. No. Sonic's awesome at things, but no. Have none of y'all had an Oreo Blizzard before? Am I the only one? That's true, but either way. 44th minute. Personally, one more minute before. Ooh. I mean, it's basically like Oreo Blizzard. I mean, it's one of them. It's one of them. I like, if we're talking about like store-bought, I also like cookie dough, Ben & Jerry's ice cream, amazing flavor. Cherry Garcia, love that flavor. The zebra cake flavor that Little Debbie made, zebra cake ice cream, that was good. I like Neapolitan ice cream. Cookies and cream is good. Now, if you're going to Cold Stone, then that's a whole different conversation. Like, if you go to an ice cream parlor like Cold Stone, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't yet. Now, if we're talking about like ice cream parlor flavors of ice cream, like Cold Stone, cotton candy, red velvet, sweet cream, I think that's pretty good. What else? 45th minute, and we're going to halftime. No stoppage time. 0-0 at the half. 0-0, medio tiempo. Pretty boring half. Nobody really, I think, got ahead so far, to be fair. Excuse me. Colorado's holding their own. LAFC not really showing their power yet. Ooh. Sonic. But again, red velvet ice cream. I love that. I like cotton candy ice cream, especially the blue cotton candy. Sweet cream. Cake batter. I think they have a cake batter ice cream. Last I checked, I think they did. Maybe they have their own cookie dough, but I actually think Ben & Jerry's is better. But like, there's like 5 or 6 flavors. Well, you're talking about like Cold Stone that I really like. There's like 5 or 6 flavors. That's without mix-ins. So, talk about store-bought ice cream. There you go. But it depends on what you're talking about. The chicken, like chicken itself, Popeyes. The sides, KFC. Like, I'd rather have KFC mashed potatoes and gravy. The famous bowl that KFC does is good. Biscuits, KFC. Popeyes, the chicken. Popeyes has the better chicken. Sides, KFC. I don't care about coleslaw. I don't like coleslaw, so forget about that. I don't care who has a better coleslaw. Mashed potatoes and gravy, KFC. Famous bowl, KFC. Biscuits, KFC. Popcorn chicken, KFC. Popeyes, the wings. Like the wings, drumsticks, KFC, or Popeyes. But their sides are just no. I've never even, I know what Jollibee is. I've never seen one. I'm not close enough to the coasts for Jollibee. So, no. Would I try it? Would I give it a shot if I was around one? Yeah, why not? I mean, I've heard good things. I'd give it a shot. I don't know. I can't say I'd like it or not, but I'd give it a shot. I'll give everything a shot. Whether if that was smart or not, I'll give everything a shot. Chili's or Applebee's? I heard Chili's has a better menu now. I've heard their menu's getting bigger. So I went to Applebee's before, like about 6-7 months ago. Trash. It wasn't. No, it wasn't good, to be real. It was mid, as always. I'd like to give Chili's one more shot with like their bigger menu. I've heard it's getting better. Always kind of felt like their menu was a bit small, but Domino's. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going, sit tight, 0-0, 0-0, medio tiempo. Another 45 minutes tonight, and we'll see how it goes. But it's a very, I wouldn't even say tight match, but it's a very interesting match. Very interesting. Well, I don't know about interesting. It's very underwhelming, but interesting how Colorado is holding their own. And LAFC hasn't really shown their talent yet. I don't think the weather matters that much in this match, but be back, sit tight. We're back for the Stats the Half. We were. No. It's personal preference. If you said Emo's pizza was good, you'd be crazy. I mean, with that being said, yeah. With that being said, 2 shots to 4, 1 shot on goal to 3, 6 steals to 9, 6 fouls to 6, or 6 fouls to 5, 52% possession to 48% possession, 1 offside to 0, 0 corner kicks to 1, 232 pass to 195, 23 incorrect pass to 31, 256 pass to 226, 91% pass accuracy to 86, 1 yellow card to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 0-0 at the half, settle. I guess I have to say Colorado's a slightly better team. I think Colorado's doing slightly better. They're keeping themselves ahead. They're playing the ball forward. I think they're doing a little bit better with possession, which they are by the numbers. They've been better on goal. 1 shot on goal to their 2 shots, but I think they've controlled this game very well comparatively to LAFC. LAFC hasn't really shown anything on paper. They're shown their power on paper comparatively to what I expected. Colorado's hanging in there, and they've done pretty well to do so at home. You don't give up an away goal, that makes things easier next week. I mean, LAFC still should win, but we'll see what happens. With that being said, you don't give up an away goal. Colorado's had a really good night. They win without giving up an away goal. They had a really great night. We'll see how that goes over the next 45 minutes, but I mean, it pretty much is. Oh, yeah. But Colorado's defending very well. They're hanging in there. Emos. If you ever go to St. Louis, I swear to God, don't go to Emos. Even for the toasted ravs, go to a place with better toasted ravs than Emos. Toasted ravs are okay. If you eat the pizza, you're out of your mind. But honestly, you can still go to a place that has better toasted ravs than Emos anyway. Do not, and I mean do not. I've never really been to a place that has bad pizza that's actually circular and at least a normal thickness of a slice. I have no problem with Papa John's. I like Pizza Hut better than Domino's, but I like Domino's. I like Pizza Hut. I like Little Caesars, as long as you get pepperoni. I like Little Caesars. More local pizza places I like. I don't know. I haven't eaten Chuck E. Cheese since I was like 12. But that wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was pizza. Like, probably Little Caesars level, but yeah, so Emos. That's it. Like, I've had thin crust square pizza that was actually tasty. And that ain't Emos. No, because I've never been to New York, but I would like to. If I go to New York, I would have to. But that'd be interesting. Oh, yeah, New York, New Jersey. Yeah. Emos is a pizza-focused restaurant, but it's Provel tastes like glue. The frickin' crust tastes like frickin' crunches like cardboard and tastes like cardboard. Provel, the cheese, tastes like glue. It's barely any sauce. It's like you're eating it off a cracker, but it tastes like damn cardboard. I can make a better pizza if you want it like a cracker. I can make a better pizza with frickin' MRE crackers. Get the hell out of here. Put some frickin' marinara sauce and MRE cracker. Put some cheese on there. Hell, I'd rather eat a Lunchable pizza than frickin' Emos. A toasted Lunchable. Get out of here. Get out of here. Or just eat pizza off a frickin' MRE cracker. Like, make a frickin' MRE cracker pizza. I haven't tried the pizza MRE itself, but I would like to. I'm sure it's better. and it's MRE. So do with that what you will. I like it. See, it'll be interesting. I want to see how it plays out, but I like it. For sure. I like Little Caesars. Now, of course, you probably should stick with pepperoni. After that, or just cheese. If you add more, get more than a pepperoni or cheese pizza from Little Caesars, you're playing the field. You're playing your luck. But if you just get pepperoni with some freaking crazy bread or just cheese, you're fine. And again, it's another thing of like, is it cheap? Do you want to spend that much money on pizza? Are you lazy? If so, Little Caesars. And as long as it's pepperoni or cheese, you get some crazy bread, shit. I don't see a problem with it. No, that's a sin. Pineapple on pizza is a sin. Not even on a side, but yeah, if you put it on the side, I ain't touching it. I'll let some other sap touch it, but hell, not on a pizza though. Oof, not on. Because they pulled him off too early and Teo Hernandez was an idiot. We already went over this. I'm getting better with having sauce on my pizza, or like more than the minimal amount. I'm getting a little bit better with it. Oh, no, that is snow. Okay. It's good. I like the chili mac MRE. It's pretty good. I think it's a pretty passable, like, it's an entree that anybody would eat. I think it's pretty smart of an entree. I don't see how you could screw it up. It's like one of those entrees that you heat it up, you eat it. I don't see how I could screw up chili mac. I really don't see how you could screw up spaghetti or meat sauce. Like, the idea of it. Like, that's like, for me, meatballs and marinara sauce, spaghetti, chili mac, those are cornerstones that you really can't mess up. Like, if you throw me a chili mac MRE, I'll look at it and be like, all right, I'm good with that. You know, like, if I see chili mac, I'll be like, okay, that's good. Good for me. You know, there's things that I don't like, and there's things that I do like, and there's things that I'm like, if I see it, I'll be like, nothing special, but not bad. You know, like, there are things that I really, well, at least it's a start. The U17s are going to the World Cup, the U17 World Cup. I don't prefer those, but banana peppers are fine if you want them on there. I wouldn't, but they're normally a side anyway. Preppers, whether they're like trying to rotate out of their a stash, MRE collectors, there's a lot of them. Not just because I'm one. I mean, look up MRE info forums. I'm not the only one. I'm also a prepper. And hey, also when you're hunting, smart. When you're actually outdoors camping or hunting, it's actually a good idea. But, you know, I don't know. MRE enthusiast is better than collector, but still, look at MRE info forums. I'm not the only one. Teams are walking out for the second half. Like, if I was camping, I'd eat an MRE out there. I kind of technically did in Seaverville. It wasn't really camping, but it was a cabin, and I still ate the MRE out there on the freaking deck. Pretty good, you know, but it was outdoors, semi-outdoors on the mountains. You thought I was going to pass that up? Crazy. But crazy. I haven't had one yet, actually. I'd like to try one. I've heard good things, but I haven't had one yet. One of the Bridgeford pound cakes, I haven't had them. Whether it was a First Strike or an MRE, I haven't had them. I've heard good things, though. I should say read. I've read good things. But I've read good things. But MRE info form. Yeah, exactly. I've read good things. But again, it's Teo Hernandez's fault. That's true, but MRE spaghetti isn't messed up, though. I mean, they do a pretty good recipe. They have a pretty good recipe. Cool. The hell? And we're off in the second half. Here we go. 0-0, 0-0, medio tiempo. I think we're fine for a couple of years. In my honest opinion, I think we're good for a couple of years. Unless there's a black swan event or another pandemic, I think we're good for a couple of years. And there's a foul. See if it's a free kick or a penalty. I'm not too sure. But there definitely was a foul there. Will be a free kick or a penalty. Yellow card for Cabral. He gets called for diving. Oh my God. Cabral gets called for a dive. Oh no. Oh no, he pulled a Teo Hernandez. Well, at least he didn't get a red card. Let me see here. Cabral dived. Oh, I don't know. That looked more like a tangle of legs to me. I don't know about calling that a dive. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. It's already in a retort pouch. A pouch that is a foil. It's in a pouch. You take the flameless ration heater, you pour water in the flameless ration heater up to the fill line, you throw the packet in, you throw the pouch into the heater, close the heater, put it in the sleeve, lean it up against a rock or something, and let it heat up for about 10, 15 minutes. And also, if you have a side that needs to be heated up, you put it on like the outside of the heater inside the pouch instead of a box. Now it's a pouch sleeve. I don't like it either. I preferred the box. But whatever. You put it on the outside of it. Oh, penalty. There is a penalty for Colorado. So Cabral got a yellow card, but there's a penalty for Colorado. I'm confused as shit. Penalty for Colorado. I'm confused. Mihailovic for the penalty shot. Goal. Colorado Rapids. Jordy Mihailovic scores the penalty. 1-0 for Colorado. 1-0 for Colorado. Jordy Mihailovic scores. Sent Larice the wrong way, and slots it home. Jordy Mihailovic. '48th minute, sends him the wrong way and goes down the middle. Goal for Jordy Mihailovic in the 48th minute. 1-0. 1-0 esta noche. Colorado. There it is. Never mind, he scored. that was a horrible try to save by Hugo Lloris. That was just bad. That was bad. That was bad. Bad. But yeah, Spyderco. Folding utility. Yeah, Spyderco looks better. Oh yeah, Spyderco for sure. Spyderco for sure. Yeah, Spyderco. How's the game going? Colorado's leading after scoring a penalty just a couple of seconds ago. 1-0. Lol. Interesting. Interesting. No. Hey, I have transitions lenses. I have transitions lenses. I'm good. I don't need sunglasses. Mine turn into sunglasses. I'm good. My glasses turn into sunglasses. I don't need no sunglasses. I'm good. Where are we? I don't know what the hell happened either, but I'm not even sure. Like, I guess there was a foul at the top of the box that was inside the box, and then Cabral dived. Cabral got a yellow for his dive, but there was a foul inside the top of the box that ended up being the penalty foul. That's my explanation. That's my explanation. It's the best I got. It's the best I got. Nice. It's the best I got. They are. Oh, like those camera? No. I don't need camera glasses. If I wanted to, like, film some from third person view, I just GoPro, maybe. Chivov screwed up. No, it's like when it hits the outdoors and it has sunlight hit it, I guess there's a reaction to darken the lens. I guess there is. Like, there's a filter that darkens whenever sunlight hits it. That's my understanding of a transitions lens, that there's a filter inside the lens that darkens when sunlight hits it. So it, like, slowly converts to sunglasses. Free kick for LAFC. That's my understanding. I've never really looked deep into it. I just know that they convert. And I guess there's a filter that does it. But since you want to know, let's look it up. It's better than this game. Even though Colorado has the lead. Oh, there we go. How do transition lenses work? There we go. Transition lenses, also known as photochromic lenses, work by containing special molecules that react to ultraviolet light from the sun, causing them to change shape and darken when exposed to sunlight, while returning to a clear state when indoors or in low UV environments. So it basically is a filter. It is a filter, pretty much. A molecular filter, not a different pane of glass. Yeah, so my explanation was close enough. Colorado plays forward. Shot. Saved by Lloris. Shot. Colorado. Save. 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 Oh, my God. They bungled that so badly. Yes. Yes, I think he is. I agree. No. No, it never happened to me when I actually had to wear sunglasses. At least I don't remember it. And I never take these off till I'm about to go to sleep. So that's indoors. So no. No, I don't. At least I don't remember it if it happened. Wow. What a freaking mistake by Colorado. They could have been up 2-0. Damn. They could have been up 2-0. Wow, I can't believe they screwed that up. LAFC is going to end up drawing this game, aren't they? Yeah, probably now. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. '55th minute. Playing forward, LAFC, 56th minute. Lloris. Lloris is in goal. Giroud's playing up top. And Bouanga slips. Bouanga slipped. Oh, what a reprieve for Colorado right there. What a reprieve. Man, Bouanga slipped, damn. No, probably stupid, but if they have to, I guess. I'm sure they got another goalie that could probably play goalie. Bouanga has room, but he will get cleared. I'm thinking yes. Shot saved. Saved by Stefan. Cleared by Colorado. Colorado's living on the edge right now. You're right, but at least there's no away goals yet. Saved by Stefan, 57th minute. This game flipped on its head when Jordan Mihailovic scored the penalty / got it, but man, it's going to suck not doing the Colorado game next week. Just because Miami's actually playing on Tuesday next week. I don't know. I mean, if you want to do it for a freaking joke, might as well. But why would you do it for the memes? Why would you do it for the memes? Foul on Palencia. Why would you do it for the memes? For the memes! Let's do it for the memes. I had LAFC winning the tie. I may be wrong. Free kick for LAFC, 58th minute. Oh. I mean, be funny. Yep. But playing forward is Colorado. If they get another goal, they might. Especially if they don't give up an away goal. That'll be interesting. No, they didn't. Chopper keeper. I need that chopper keeper. If I don't destroy that chopper keeper, the world will be destroyed. The trapper keeper. Ah! Not a Trapper Keeper South Park episode. There we go. Damn. 22 goals. Damn. It's crazy. '60th minute. You know what? Actually, I can see them winning Open Cup. Leagues Cup, though. Trapper Keeper. 61st minute. It's crazy. Oh, no. Trapper Keeper Ultra Keeper Futura S2000. They did. 62nd minute. LAFC playing the ball forward, cleared away. Awazium. Yep. Be a corner. Oof. I don't know. Portland. I think Portland's a better team than Red Bull on paper. Cross in, header. Where was I going with it? I feel like Philly's going to be bad this year. I feel like Philly is going to be horrible this year. Trying to remember who I put bottom of the West. Penalty. Mihailovic scored a penalty. 63rd minute. But Colorado has the lead. Crazily enough. Stays 1-0. LAFC could easily flip this back. If they get the away goal, they could easily flip this back. If they don't, if it's 2-0 Colorado, that changes things. Yeah, but Costa. Forey. It's on a CONCACAF's YouTube channel. Let me guess. Basketball. CONCACAF's YouTube channel. Spanish, but just mute it. Listen to me. Damn. Okay. Trapper Keeper. Well, Trapper Keeper got destroyed, so Trapper Keeper got destroyed, so Trapper Keeper. Trapper Keeper. Offside. Oof. Where the flag went up. Rosenberry's holding his. I'd say that'd be worse. Cross in. Blocked away for a throw in. Chopper keeper. LAFC playing forward. Colorado's walking on a tightrope right now. They have the lead, but LAFC are starting to wake up. That goal definitely woke them up. But at least they're wearing those awesome away kits. Even if they lose. Even if they lose, at least they're wearing those awesome away kits. That's a plus. Cleared away by Colorado. Cabral, cleared away. That'll be a throw-in for Colorado. Jeremy Obobase is coming on for LAFC. I forgot he went there. Jeremy Obobase is coming on for LAFC. Trash. Girault is off for Obobase. Good. He wasn't doing nothing all night. And Ordaz is coming off for Martinez. But I mean, it was bad. I think the format was bad. I think the game was bad. I think the competitions were bad. The celebrity game was, even though Bailey was there, wrestler, honestly, a bad roster of celebrities. It was like NBA is just like the sport, no defense. Like the All-Star game's the worst, but the whole sport has become similar to the All-Star game. No defense, jack up threes, shoot the lights out. It's not worth watching. Like NBA All-Star, the bad thing about the NBA All-Star game is you can't do what the NFL did to the Pro Bowl. I think he did, yeah. You can't do what the NFL did to the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl used to mean something before they moved it to the week before the Super Bowl. The Pro Bowl used to mean a lot. They used to tackle. Look up Sean Taylor, like trucking the Bills punter before he died. They used to hit people at the Pro Bowl. Then after it got, I would say after it went to pre-Super Bowl, they couldn't bring the Super Bowl players. They stopped tackling. They started playing two-hand touch. At that point, they might as well have been playing freaking flag football and doing skills comps. So honestly, what they did with the Pro Bowl actually sort of saved some relevancy, even if Drake May didn't deserve to be there or Mac Jones didn't deserve to be there when they got there. At least the NFL didn't completely just become unwatchable. NBA, like if the Raptors aren't good, I don't care. I don't want to watch. Like if the Raptors aren't good, I don't want to watch. I don't care. Like it's that bad. I don't care. I don't want to watch the sport if the Raptors aren't good. And honestly, when it comes to college basketball, honestly the same. If Mississippi State isn't good, I don't want to watch college basketball. I don't care. It's not worth it. If it ain't my teams, I don't care. It's not worth it. And not just my teams, they better be good. I got other stuff to watch. I only have so many screens, and I only have so many eyes and so many hours. So it doesn't help. It doesn't help the NBA. It's a waste of damn time. Doesn't help. Honestly, the product, yeah, I would agree. Like, I love the Stanley Cup playoffs, but watching some regular season hockey, not the most fun. Like, but when the Stanley Cup playoffs come around, awesome. Baseball, similar. I love the first month of the baseball season. I like the All-Star game. After freaking April, I really don't care till September. And then the playoffs. NHL, regular season hockey's good. Mostly in December and January is when I really watch the regular season because of MLS's off season. And then, of course, when the Stanley Cup playoffs come around, that's awesome. Sometimes do I take a little bit to decompress from a Leafs loss and then start watching the playoffs again? Yes, but I love the Stanley Cup playoffs. Four Nations face-off, similar to playoff hockey. It was awesome. I love watching the Olympics next year. Best on best. But regular season NHL hockey, if it ain't the Blues or Leafs, I probably ain't watching. And even then, I know when I'm going to watch more than normal. Bassett coming on for Fernandez. Harris coming on for Cabral. But yeah, I mean, entertainment-wise, even if I wasn't doing this, keeping my attention, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I prefer it. And I also agree with that. The MLS All-Star Game, they do show fight. They do show care, even if they're getting their ass kicked, but especially if they're playing the Mexican team. But they do respect being all-stars. They also force players to play the All-Star Game, or they get suspended for their first league game after, so unless they're actually injured. So that also helps. But I like Mississippi State softball. Didn't see anything. I know, I am too. Yeah, in Spanish, in the USA, it's on YouTube. Because it's not on TUDNA. No, he ruined the sport. Steph Curry ruined the sport of basketball. It's his fault it's this bad. He changed the game. He made the game jack up threes, no defense. Nobody cares about centers anymore. It's his fault. It's his fault. He ruined the sport. Steph Curry ruined the sport. And the Toronto Raptors in 2019 gave the blueprint to beat guys like Steph Curry and stop the scourge of three-pointers and no defense. But nobody wanted to listen. You know what the worst part is? The Raptors winning the NBA championship could have stopped this. But nobody wanted to give the Raptors their due. They just want to say, oh, KD was hurt. Clay was hurt. They don't deserve the title when they did. That Toronto team was defense. That Toronto team was the toughest team I ever seen play the game of basketball recently, since Kobe retired. And there's been no team as tough as that Toronto team. They deserve to win that title, and nobody gives them respect. Steph Curry ruined this sport because nobody gives that Toronto championship respect. You want to stop that man from jacking up threes and actually make defense matter? You should have gave Toronto some respect. You should have learned from them. But you didn't, because you thought it was the injuries that made them win the title. No, they actually were a good defensive team. They were a badass team. They were a tough team. You could have learned from them. And you said, no, it was the injuries. And you ruined the sport. You let Steph Curry ruin the sport of basketball. The Toronto Raptors tried to save it in 2019. And they did for a moment, but nobody listened. Nobody watched. Nobody learned. And guess what? The sport of basketball is shit. Because nobody learned from that Toronto team. And it's all your fault for thinking, oh, KD got hurt. Clay got hurt. Toronto didn't deserve to win the title. They did. They did. And they beat that team's ass. And let's not forget what they did during the playoffs before the finals. They beat the shit out of the Magic. They own Giannis. They own Philadelphia. It wasn't just the Raptors were lucky. They beat teams' asses. That team was good. That's the type of basketball I want to see. And it hurts more because it was my team. My team tried to save the sport, and they won the title. And nobody wanted to learn. Nobody wanted to listen. to what that Raptors team did. Nobody learned. Hey, I'm happy they won the title, but they deserve that damn title. They didn't luck into it. They earned that title. That team was worth it, and they would have won back-to-back if it wasn't for COVID. They would have won without Kawhi. You want to say Kawhi's the reason? I'm going to tell you something. 2020, the Raptors would have won the title if COVID didn't happen. They didn't need Kawhi. They were actually that good. They would have went back-to-back if COVID never happened, if the bubble never happened. If they played a full season from September 2019 to May, June 2020, they would have went back-to-back. I believe that wholeheartedly because that team didn't need Kawhi. That was a good team. And they would have saved the sport. COVID and nobody listening to how the Raptors played the Warriors would have saved the sport of the NBA. But nobody listened to how the Raptors played, and then COVID completely ruined the sport because the Raptors couldn't go back-to-back. That's the two things that ruined the sport. And I'll say that to the day I die, even if the Raptors become good again and win another title. The 2019 Toronto Raptors tried to save the sport of the NBA, tried to save the league. And if they went back-to-back and COVID never happened, they would have. And I'll say that till the day I die. I'll say that to the day I die. Say that to the day I die. But no, bullshit big threes, right? That's what matters. But the Golden State Warriors aren't good anymore. That's right. Because other teams have finally caught up to the way they play. They've copied them well enough. But Giannis only has one ring. Boston? Good for them, I guess. Exactly. No, not as bad as the NBA. I can stand the NFL. College football's better. The CFL's better, but I could stand the NFL. The NBA is a joke. And if the Raptors are good again, I'll watch them play. And I'll be happy to see them good again, but I ain't watching any other games. I'll just be watching them. But they're not good. They suck. It's not the fall of the league. They just suck. They just suck. They're rebuilding. Let's just be real. They're rebuilding. Will they ever be good again? I don't know. We'll find out. If Masai stays, we'll find out. If he leaves, probably not. But, probably not. But, hey, at least they won a title. At least they have still have a gold tab on their jersey. Even if they never get back there, at least have a gold tab on their jersey. And I got to see it happen. And I will always say they deserve that title more than you ever think. Stop acting like it was the injuries. That team was good. That team was good. Free kick for Colorado, 78th minute. Exactly. That also, too. Maybe in general channel with that. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, you pretty much get them anyway. I mean. '79th minute. No, I love association football. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. If you say it is, you're dumb. I won't respect your opinion. I do not want your opinion. If you think it sucks, I don't want your opinion. I do not want your opinion. Free kick for Colorado. Exactly. I said association football. I don't say the word soccer. I hate that word. It makes me want to puke. I said association football. Goal! 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 Jordy Mihailovic with a banger. When I said association football, I meant soccer. I think that word makes me want to puke. Goal for Colorado. Jordan Mihailovic with a banger. Top bins. 2-0. '80th minute. What a goal. Oh! Just over the hand of Lloris. What a banger. 80th minute. And they got the win at home. 2-0 Dos Aceto. But again, I'll say it in your parlance. Hold on. Soccer does not suck. It is an amazing sport. If you don't like soccer, you're wrong. I don't believe your opinion. I don't want to hear your opinion. There you go. There it is in American English. There it is. Now I'm going to puke into a freaking bucket. Thank you. Now I'm going to puke into a bucket. Man, I hate that word. Man, I hate the word soccer. Now I'm going to puke into a bucket. Thank you. Botafogo? Corner for LAFC. But when I said association football, I meant football. I meant this football. I didn't mean gridiron. If you're still here for me to clear that up. I guess I cleared it up. Well, they're both. Well, I mean, they used to be Chivas USA. They stayed in LA. I don't know. I don't think there is one. Yes, it is. Association football, soccer, number 1, hockey, 1A. So 1A, 1B. I love hockey just as much, which is why I'm doing the Four Nations face-off on Thursday. Good. Honestly, it's better basketball than men's basketball at this point, if I'm being real. Like, that's how basketball should be played, ironically enough. Like, the women actually play basketball, like, fundamentally how it should be played on college or the WNBA side of things. So, you know what? Yeah, I respect it. The fact that the women are playing better fundamental basketball, better defensive basketball than the men are is legitimately a bad look on the NBA. It really is. It really is. But fundamentally, the women play better basketball. They do. That's the type of basketball I want to see played. Defensively, good passing, pick and roll, actually using the center. How it used to be played. I mean, yeah, threes are good at times. But come on now. True, but I don't play it. To play, you got to be rich. Exactly. True, but I don't play. I just watch. But yeah, you got to be rich to play, especially if you want to actually make it somewhere and all the equipment. You're not wrong. Exactly. I'm not the only one who hates the word soccer, thank God. Yeah, but it was bought from MLS. The Chivas USA ownership was bought from MLS by the LAFC ownership group. It's the same team. It's the same team. No matter how much you don't want to admit it, it's the same team. I think it's overrated as all hell. I think the EPL is overrated as all hell. I think Serie A is the best league in Europe. At least tactically, quality of match, tactically, and also the parity of the league. I think Serie A is the better league than the Prem. At least I'd rather watch Serie A. I think the Prem's overrated as all hell. I think it's a joke. I think it's overrated as all hell. I don't care if Chelsea's good or not. I'll tell you it's overrated as all hell. Like, you know who's going to finish top 6. You know who's going down. You know who's probably going to be mid-table. You know going in. There may be a shock or two, but you know going in. Who's really the contenders, who's going down, and who's going to sit mid-table. And Bournemouth this year is a shock. Forest is a shock. Man United being as low as they are, not really. They suck ass. I'm surprised they couldn't fix it, but they suck ass. Not really a shock, but it's Serie A is better. There's more questions. I wouldn't say that. Boca Juniors have always been good. Well, Miami's a joke anyway. Who knows? Maybe they could beat Miami. That'd be funny. And then they would get Monterrey, Pumas, Vancouver, or Alajuelense. I mean, I don't think that's that bad of a path. I think Miami, Columbus, or LAFC have a better chance against Monterrey, but, well, if LAFC is losing to Colorado like this, I mean, maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it, like, stature, like her name, but the way she plays, no. Like her stature, yes. 86 minute. Maybe more like LeBron. Serie A better. Good for y'all. I'm surprised. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. English tax. 86 minute. I believe that. Cross in. Goal. Goal. Aaron Long gets the away goal for LAFC. It is 2-1. That's not what Colorado wanted. They got 2 goals, but Aaron Long gets one back with minutes to go. 2-1. Cross in, and Aaron Long pops it into the net. Cross in, Aaron Long with a header, flicks it into the net, goal. 86 minute. That's not what you wanted. 2-1, 2-1. Esta noche y global. Aaron Long gets them a goal that probably just saved their asses. Unless Colorado scores one in LA. But LAFC got a lifeline there. I agree. Yep. They won't do it. Not this year. I agree. Well, no. Serie A is better than Bundesliga, but MLS, Serie A, yeah, I think MLS is up there. Ironically enough, I think they're up there. This might go to VAR. This might be offside. This might be called offside. Whether it's because of Aaron Long or because of Ryan Hollingshead, this might get called offside. This might get called offside. Nope, it is a goal. It's going to be a goal. Colorado's going to kick off, and they still win on the night, but I mean, he grew up as a Santos player. I don't think he's being an idiot. Like, he either goes home or gets used as a promotional tool by Don Garber. It's either or. I mean, he'd probably rather go home. I can understand his thought process. Like, he could have either been a promotional tool for Don Garber or big goal for LAFC. I agree. True, but still. Yep, not what they wanted. Japan, yes. I think Canada, they have their chance. I think we got to talk about Canada. They probably won't. Cross in, header, 89th minute. Nope, it's a goal. Good night. It's a goal. Yep. Probably, but also the fact he couldn't go to Miami. Chicago was the team who put out the biggest offer for him. Of course he didn't want to go to Chicago. Oh, well, that's a good point. Yeah. Some of the Serie A stadiums are pretty bad. I'm doing good. Possible, but we'll see. I mean, if they kept running with Qatar, guess what? I don't see why they wouldn't run with the USA. Qatar's worse. Nobody wanted Neymar in Chicago. Orlando was probably the non-Miami team that people wanted him to go to. And I understood that. But they also have a history of getting a lot of Brazilian players. So there you go. But that would have been good. Florida Derby against Messi, his best friend. Okay. But Chicago were the ones who were like, we're going to sign him. Like, Chicago are trash, 1. Second of all, Greg Berhalter be his coach, 2. 3, it's Chicago. I don't blame him for picking his boyhood team over Chicago, a team that I can't trust as far as I can throw. They're not going to be good. They try everything and they still suck. I don't blame him for choosing Santos. True. This is true. 90th minute. Let's see how much stoppage time. I don't trust Chicago as far as I can throw them. Like, they got to make the playoffs before I believe they can make the playoffs. Like, they do. They always try something new and they suck. They're a trash club. They're a joke of a club. It's that simple. It's that simple. They're a joke of a club. I don't blame them at all. Like, Santos, he grew up for. And yeah, they just got re-promoted to the Brasileiro. True. But I'd rather play at the club I grew up with than a club that I know is going to suck no matter what they do. Or at least that's been the history of the Fire. Now, if Orlando came in for him, different argument. 4 minutes stoppage time. I'm just talking about the football club. I'm sure Neymar's going to live in a more swanky part of the Chicagoland area if he went to Chicago. I don't think he would have to worry about those issues. I'm just talking about the football club. He'd live in frickin' Naperville or Bloomington, Kankakee. He wouldn't be living in Chicago. North side or south side. Bridgeview. He'd be living in Bridgeview, yeah. Even though they don't play there anymore. Barely. Or I should say barely. Might have to go back if they've remodeled frickin' Soldier Field. They might have to go back, but that's kind of what the USL's trying to do. Kind of ish. Similar thought process. He must be hurt bad. He must be hurt bad. He must be hurt. If he's crying, he must be hurt bad. Damn. Harris? I think it's Harris. I think it's Harris who went down. Calvin Harris. No, it's not. It's not. I thought I saw a 4 on the back of his jersey. It's not Harris. My bad. It's not Harris. Trying to figure out. That's probably bad if he's crying. Who went down? Oh, well, that would help. Something knee leg area from what I saw in the replay. Field mics might be working a bit too well here. That's bad. That replay did not look good. Reggie Cannon. Oh, damn. Reggie Cannon's the injured player. Well, I knew I saw a 4. There we go. Reggie Cannon, the injured player. Damn it. He just got back. He just got back to MLS. He's been going through a lot. He's been going through a lot, and he's hurt, and he's being carried off the field. This isn't good. It's not good. He just came back, I think. Yep, he just came back. Damn. Damn. He's been going through a lot. He got screwed over by multiple European clubs. He just came back, and now he's hurt. Damn. Damn, I hate it for him. Damn. I'm not sure who was yelling that because I didn't hear it. Ah, damn. Reggie Cannon got injured. Shit. Man, I hate that for him. No, it's more about the fact he got stiffed by other clubs in Europe. They didn't pay him. He couldn't play. I think the Boavista situation, it didn't go well for him. Was a free agent. Boavista didn't pay him. It was something about a fee. He couldn't play for another team because of it. It was something like that. He didn't get hurt. It was more of paperwork that screwed him over, and then he could finally move on to an MLS team, and he came back, and man, I thought he had a chance. And he got hurt. That doesn't look good either. That does not look good. That does not look good. Leg break, maybe. Man, I hope it's not so bad, but I have a bad feeling it's going to... Oh, man. I hate that for him. I really do. Shit. I hate it for him. I do. I mean... Bwanga was talking shit to Cannon on the ground. So I guess that's where it came from. Hold on. I think somebody was yelling, hey, have some respect to Bwanga. Because he was talking shit to Cannon on the ground. Which that's just screwed up, man. That's just... Damn, I'm guessing so. It was Bwanga that got yelled at, I'm guessing. He'll be out. Yeah, it looks like he's out a while, for sure. Oh, I don't think it was a fan. I think it was their player. Header, 97th minute. Yeah, that was classless. I agree. That would be nice to see. Throw in for Tillman. But, I mean, the way he was crying, and, man, I hate it for Reggie Cannon. I really do. Mario Strikers or FIFA. It depends on what you want. If you want a fun game that isn't realistic and you just want to play an arcade soccer game, football match, Mario Strikers. If you want to play some real FIFA, or at least based in realism FIFA. Throw in for Colorado, I'm guessing. Feyenoord eliminated Milan. Santi Jimenez's former team eliminated Santi. Man, that's got to suck. Somebody said, I don't know if it was audible on the English broadcast, but I just heard we didn't want to play this. This is on you guys. And it's full time. Full time. 2-1 win for the Colorado Rapids on the night. 2-1 esta noche. They have a 2-1 lead on aggregate, but LAFC has the away goal, and they just lost Reggie Cannon. That's not a good way to start a tie or start a season. It's going to be a while, it looks like. Hate it for him. Yeah, but it's full time. Colorado does get the win on the night, but did they really win? We're going to find out. Did they really win? We're going to find out sooner rather than later. Did they really win? They may have won tonight, but did they win the war? We'll find out. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Tomorrow we got Miami, Kansas City, Miami. Thursday, Four Nations final. Canada, USA. So then, of course, MLS is back on the weekend. So there we go. with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you later tonight. By the time the video's out, probably will be past midnight. But with that being said, see you later. I'm running them out. Peace. See ya.